the ICT technician at St. Paul's Anglican Secondary School. We've been working on a massive project. We wanted to come up with our own website so that we can connect with everyone. This is a fully functional website. Its domain is https://spapss.com, spapss.com. That's the domain, so you can search us. So here, what I want to show you is the functionality of each and every page that is included. So as you can see, this is homepage, and there are a lot of messages you can go through at your own free time. It is able to respond to any screen, any kind of size of screen, even your mobile phone. It can be seen quite clear. So as you can see, this is menu. So if you navigate through it, you're going to see a lot of pages that are embedded. So this page is about our school, so you can also take a look at it. We have staff, so maybe you may be curious to know about our staffs, and they are professionals as well as the subject that they are teaching. And we have two types of staffs. We have teaching staffs. We also have non-teaching staffs. So under teaching staffs, we have almost 11 teaching staffs. So as you can see, as though it's light up. And for the non-teaching staffs as well, we also have a good number of non-teaching staff, including accountant, librarian, ICT manager, science laboratory, and so on and so forth. So you can take a look at it at your own free time. To update, we have different 3 pages. We have gallery. So if you want to appreciate the activities that are happening at St. Paul's, you also want to see some events, some academics and sports, this is the page. Now, if you want to go further and maybe try opportunity, so this page is where the vacancies are posted. Moving forward, we also have activities. So every school needs some extracurricular activities. So these activities, sports, casual arts, quiz, and so like and so forth. You go down, there are some quick links that you can access, moving from the bottom upwards, starting with Spapss. So this page, Spapss, stands for Society of Anglican Student, as you can see here. So we also keep some values so that we can instill our students with good Christian values. So we also have money, so they all know that nowadays students can access the examination results through online. So instead of maybe be curious or maybe be stuck in maybe they don't know how to go about with the access of examination results from money. So you can just visit this page.
We're building the future, you know what I mean. Look, I came from the struggle, now I'm holding my head. St. Paul's taught me now.
And it's going to directly take you to the login portal of MANEP, whereby you require to insert your examination as well as date of birth. So down here, there are still some links. So we have library. So when you go to library, you're going to see and appreciate the very remarkable and very fully stacked library, and as well as online resources. So we have some papers there so that students can get access to it, as well as grammar. So you can just hit download button, as you can see, go to the main and go to the enrollment page. So as we move, you can see this is the enrollment form. Another very important thing that has been developed is Spapss exams management. So pretty soon we are moving to digital, whereby our teachers will be able to analyze examination online, as well as having the whole analysis automated, and the school or maybe the report cards automated, or else the parents can also access the results through logging in their portal. So let's dive into Spapss examination management. So if I click here, I'm going to be welcomed by this login portal. So here there are different options, whereby we have 5 users. We have admin, we have a teacher, we have parent, we have secretary, as well as librarian. So each and every user has its own credential, apart from admin as well as the parents. So the parents just sign in by using their names and search their student, the student name, whenever they receive a message that the examination have been uploaded. So the admin is one who is going to be managing all the materials that secretary as well as the librarian have entered, as well as checking how many students have written the end of term exams, and so like and so forth. So let's go into let's start with admin.
One team, one dream, we're building the future, you know what I mean. Look, I came from the struggle, now I'm holding my head. St. Paul's taught me knowledge is the daily bread. We ain't chasing no fame, we just sharpen the mind. In the classroom,
as you can see, we are in. So the dashboard is showing, of course, that means the secretary as well as the teacher has already logged in. They added some 8 students, and the secretary added some school items that are worth 821 in number. So the dashboard gives the admin a lot of functionalities. So as you can see, there is employee management, whereby when he click here, he can be able to add employee and maybe see how many employees are there, like it will show here. As well as when he come back here, there are some also functionalities that if he is logging for the first time, he can add term. So since it has been used before, so the terms added. So this term is the one which is active, term 3 2025. So it also indicated the date. It started on September 28 up to July 24. So he can also add some events. For example, when he clicks events, it's going to take him to this page whereby he can add some events, what is going to happen, when, and what kind of that thing is going to what kind of that thing is. It sports, is it academic, is it culture, and maybe add some few description. You can also add a meeting, seat staff meeting, when, what time is it going to start. So these labels are going to be here so that it should remind him whenever. He shouldn't maybe he may be busy, he might not remember whatever that has been planned as a meeting, but by giving those information here, it may remind him that he is having a meeting at such time or such date, just by looking at this dashboard. So we can go back by logging out, and then we can go to teacher. So this teacher dashboard is really important in terms of analyzing results. So here the authentication is given to only to the class teacher, so the passwords that are dedicated to them. For example, so as you can see, it was also used as well. So if for example, this teacher who has logged in is a class teacher for Form 1B, so he's going to select his or her form, and then if there was any student that was added, maybe you want to start afresh, you can treat that one. That one is treated and add new. So upon clicking add new, so it's going to be shown this page whereby it's going to add name of the student, maybe Angela, then Form 1B, select the class Form 1B, and then Angela literally is female. So for the Form 1B, they don't take business, so they are defaulted to take all the subject excluding business. So we're going to add that one. So maybe you want to add another one as well. So we're going to add student as well. So as you can see, the students have been added here, and then we're going to enter the results. Let's assume that she or he want to enter the results. So let's start with Angel. So we go to results and scroll down. As you can see, we have those subjects that we selected. Mathematics, maybe he got 56. So as you can see, it analyzes average, so class average, since the other student hasn't been entered yet his results. That's why average is showing like that, because there's no any other student who is competing on that one. So maybe English.
Listen. St. Paul's, rise up, we never fall. Education.
So we have entered all the results. So it's up to the class teacher to make some comment. Maybe the performance was good, so these are auto-generated comments. So progress showing, or else just because of English there, and head of academics as well, and even the head teacher as well. And then save the results. So if you want to, maybe you've made a mistake, you can still edit the student, or else maybe if you want to edit the results, just go to the results also. As you can see, those are the whatever that we entered. So that one is just okay.
We rise, never back down. From Blantyre to the side of town to St. Paul's. Yeah, we represent young.
And we are supposed to have for the report card, so that we can disseminate this to the parents. So what the system is going to do is to analyze all the results and check. First condition, it checks at least 6 subjects, and not only that, it has to check if among those 6 there is English, a pass in English which is not below 40, or is equal to 40 or greater than 40. So if it's less than 40, even though you can pass all the subjects, but then it will register fail, but still it is going to give you your best aggregates. For the junior classes, it will give you your best aggregates as in terms of grade, while for the senior, which is I'll show later, it will also show the best aggregates in terms of points. And the good thing of this system is that it rearranges itself in terms of the number one in terms of position. So whether the best student has been entered at the last, it will still rearrange the person to become the first according to the position. So let's just hit print all to update. The one who is in position 1 is not the first one that we start with, but this one is the one who is who was on number 3, and this one was number second from the first student. So as you can see, it has rearranged itself and producing the beautiful reports to senior classes. So if we select maybe from 3, I think there were some students that were already entered, yeah, like these ones. So if you do print all, so you can see the arrangement as well. So the arrangement is that you have student who is number 1 and who is leading, as in terms of aggregate points are lower compared to the rest. So you have 44, this one is 16 as well, but then as you can see, this one, the subject, this one has 5 subjects, so they are not worthy for someone to pass, even though the aggregate is showing just the adding of these ones, and the aggregate of this one as well is showing just adding only 6. So we can log out and maybe try secretary. But for the secretary, he entered 4 types of materials. That means he had maybe chairs, he had some black chairs, some chairs, all the furnitures, he had some wooden chairs, and as well as laptops. So if he want to remove any or to make some change, he can just delete whatever that is not available anymore, or else he can add some some more materials. So there is also a visitor sign book. So if you click sign in here, going to get this one. So you can just enter maybe Quasar Electronics, purpose visiting, maybe to make some delivery, sign in. So this one is going to show active Vista as well as in today's Vista. So if this one has signed out, status is going to show signed out at this time, and here as well is going to show that the Vista has signed out. So same as if we go to librarian.
Listen, St. Paul's rise up, we never fall. Education's the key, we stand.
So librarian as well, and there are no any items. So here for the librarian is able to add books available and shelf, so that when student come, he or she can just look at the requested book and direct the student where the shelf of that book is located, as well as when the book is being, maybe student has borrowed a book, it means it's going to sign in a loan form, student name, a class, and select book. When the books are added, are going to be here, and it's going to select and create loan. So whenever the loan is created, when the student maybe misses some agreement dates, it's going to charge him or her some amount of money. So you go to parent, and here you can log in with any credentials. So this is how the parent interface look like. So there are some procedures as you proceed. How to log in: enter your child's full name and search. Click the search button, click view, and for example, there is one student named Charity. So this Charity. Let's see, maybe spelling. So as you can see, student is found, and of course this one is still in the development, but then you can see that whatever the Charity in teachers report was showing that she had 16 points. So same as here, as you can see, there is a 16 point as well. So that means parent is going to see, to check the position, is going to check the points and the status, the past step. So you can download and save it. Yeah, so that's about it. I have developed by myself with the help of internet and some other resources that were provided to me by St. Paul's Anglican Secondary School. So I really thank St. Paul Anglican Secondary School for the internet resources and electronics resources, as well as any support that rendered to me, so that we can develop this kind of amazing website and system analysis system. So you can reach out to me by just visiting my website here, which is created by Fresh Tech. So when you click here, it's going to take you to my website webpage, so you can get some information about me, maybe. So it's some kind of project that I'm trying to work on, company, which will be developing some electronic devices. So these are the innovations that we think of, like a plant recommendation system using electronics. Using different electronic devices. We talk of sensors, we talk of microprocessors and all that. water quality monitoring, solar panel powered pest control, livelihood tracker. Yeah, those kind of system. That's what we are looking forward to. So you can submit your innovation, maybe think of anything, and at least we should add that innovation under the list, and maybe make a change to our Malawi as a whole. So this is information about me. I did electronics from University of Malawi, Chancellor College. Yeah, thank you very much. Now, before I go, I should just go back to the Spapss website, and maybe just to emphasize on the contact. So when you hit contact, down here there is a Google map, so you can still get get direction from Blanda City Center, head north to M1 Zaliwa Road towards Lilongwe. As you go to Lilongwe, continue to approximately 15 kilometers, look to Namikasi Trading Center on your left, and St. Paul's Anglican is just located 900 meters from main road. So if you want to get a direction on a Google map, it's just okay. So you can get the actual view of St. Paul's. Should zoom in a little. Namikasi. So we have Namikasi here. Namikasi. So this is Namikasi Secondary. So to the left there is St. Paul. Here we are. So you can just click and see the aerial photograph and appreciate the quite amazing educational environment and topography of this place. So this is where St. Paul's is located. Thank you very much. Send us a message, your full name, your email, your phone number, and the subject that you are inquiring, as well as the message, and you can just hit send, or else you can just try to contact us through these emails or mobile numbers, or maybe physically visit us by following the maps. Thank you very much.